can we actually make a smart human detector?
Yes.
No.
All right, let's talk about this. Guys, it's great to have you here to keep the conversation going around mobile robotics. One thing that I know has come up a few times is this trend of robots needing to get out of the cage, and then the requirements around safety and the challenges that that poses. So can you give us some information and details about some of the technologies you've talked about that might bring us to this point of having safe human detection?
Right. Yeah, I mean, we get asked about this all the time. I mean, as those robots get around people, it's far more dangerous. It's a critical aspect is to keep people safe. And sort of redundant, safety certified sensors are what people ask for and need. Now, safety in itself, a long path to get to safety certification, but I am encouraged with what I see here from Ozone, which is the Raivin product, and we do sensor fusion of both vision and radar in one cost-effective package. And maybe, Sebastian, you can tell us a little bit more about it.
Absolutely. So the Raivin here, it's based on a NXP i.MX 8M+, and it's paired with a radar module that's based on the S32R and TEF 8200, also from NXP.
Okay.
So what we've done is we've combined the two into a single platform. So it's all passively cooling. It runs in under 8 watts. And with that, we run the camera, the radar, and we can fuse the two together. So it's a model that's looking at both the camera and the radar data cube, which is
Right.
a bit unique. And with that, we just get more types of sensors to consume, and it gives us redundancy.
So we've got this demo here. Maybe you can show us around?
Right. Well, maybe Sujata, if you can help us and stand next to George over here.
All right.
And what we see on the screen is the top is showing, your typical camera segmentation. And that's a model that looks at just the camera.
Yeah.
And it gives you this outline. And as we see, the robot is a robot and Sujata is a person. And on the bottom, we have the flattened radar data.
So the bottom, you've got the radar. The top, you've got Sujata. They're both green, showing that they've detected a human.
Exactly.
And then the position of the dots is showing relative distance from how far it is from the sensor.
So we see, the radar is still noisy. We get some flicker, but, on average, we're seeing the person there clearly, and the robot and the other noise in the background, the bench, the wall,
Yeah, so you've got
shows up in white.
redundant information, so you don't, you can use both of them to be extra safe in terms of avoiding humans.
Exactly. And that's really important, indoor, not so much. But when you go outdoor, we've got dust, we've got fog, the sun could be shining right into the camera at
So like
nighttime.
farming applications, anything like that.
Construction, we did a evaluation with an excavator, and it kicks up dust all over the place.
And this is just this is an i.MX 8M+ with a network Ethernet interface, so you get that's all that's coming out. The whole interface, the control is all self-contained.
Exactly. So here we're showing this web interface, but this is really for demo. A real application just spits out the metadata of where it's seeing the targets, the people.
And this is not a safety certified sensor at this point,
No.
right? And it would be what? Would it be up to the customer to then go through those?
Exactly. So what we've built is a development platform that a customer can use to collect more data in their specific environment.
Right.
They can train the model after collecting that data, deploy it back on here. The full software stack, as we've talked about in some of the other episodes, is available on here and open for customers to take it to the next level.
So that's really great. We're certainly getting much closer to a safety certifiable solution for human detectors. I'm impressed.
I'm impressed too, and really just seeing the power of combining these technologies of radar and vision and that sensor fusion is what's enabling this, but also just seeing the small form factor and the power that it has. So thank you for demonstrating this and showing us the capabilities. And thank you for joining us on this episode of Conversations at the Edge. Check out the links below for more episodes.